What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This, of course, is Chris Katera. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, are there any of you out there trying to play PUBG on the OG Xbox One? Not the S, not the X. PUBG on the OG Xbox One and are having difficulties with the buildings not rendering it. You know what I'm talking about? The whole clay almost looks like marshmallow. And if you land on like a balcony, you're just over here just shaking, trying to pick up everything that you see. Meanwhile, there's somebody next to you that's probably on an Xbox One X, and he's over here just looting like a bandit. Well, I'm here to tell you I too once suffered with that, but I have a fix for you. It's going to cost you a little bit. Not much. Not as much as an Xbox One X upgrade, but it will fix the rendering issues. So let's get right into the comparison. So what we're going to be looking at here is the left-hand side is my OG Xbox One with the game loading from the internal hard drive. The right-hand side is my same Xbox One with the external SSD that Slim463 let me use for testing purposes, running PUBG on the right-hand side. So, as you can see on the right-hand side, buildings are already loaded in, and I'm still parachuting in. Left-hand side, I've got marshmallows. I've got clay, whatever you want to call it. And you can see on the right-hand side, when I land, I can run right into the building and just immediately start looting. Left-hand side, I'm scared to go in because the building may load in as I'm going through the wall, and then I get stuck in the wall. Right-hand side, furniture, loot, everything's there. Left-hand side, internal hard drive, is all the loot rendered in? Because the furniture's not. I don't know. And that's major in this game. You have to have the buildings loading in. You have to have the loot and the surroundings loading in this game. Look at the left-hand side. Right now, all the furniture just loaded in. Just now! The guy on the right-hand side, external SSDs, got 2 weapons, got ammo, got attachments. Anyway, that's major. So now, I also want to show you guys how fast the game loads from the internal and the external hard drive. Left-hand side is the internal, right-hand side is the external SSD. And you'll see here on the right-hand side, it starts taking off ahead of the internal hard drive. Now, does this mean anything to you, how fast the game loads? Maybe not. But what I did not get a chance to test is the game crashing and being able to get back into the game. Since the game loads faster, I would assume that you would be able to, after a crash, get back into the game faster on the external SSD than you could on the internal, just regular standard hard drive. So you can see here, it's approximately about 10 seconds faster. Now, if we're talking about a game crash and you're trying to get back into the game, as you know, obviously 10 seconds is almost a lifetime in PUBG, especially if like your game crashes as you're driving or your game crashes as you're running through a field. You know, sometimes you get lucky enough to the game crashes when you're just standing inside of a building, right? No big deal. You just get back in the game and hope nobody was around you. But you can clearly see with both, the game loads faster on the external SSD and the game renders buildings, loot, furniture, everything faster on the external SSD. So if you don't have the money to go out and just, upgrade to a new Xbox One X, and you have maybe an extra $100 laying around, or even if you don't have an extra $100 laying around, it would take less than a month in most cases to save up another $100. Order an SSD, 250 gig or above, because that's what this one is a 250 gig external SSD. And order one, move the game over to it, and problem solved. Like, I can't afford a brand new Xbox One X, right? Obviously, I could sell this Xbox for like $150, maybe $200, and then save up another $250 or $300 or whatever, and then I'd have me a new Xbox One X. But I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even have the money to buy an external SSD. I mean, I do, but let me rephrase that. I have the money to buy an external SSD. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a fix or not. So my boy Slim463 had an external SSD just laying around, shot it over to me, loaded the game on it, tested it, did all my things. Now I know I'm going to buy an external SSD because I want my buildings looting in faster. Should I have to do this to be able to play a game? I've got an OG Xbox One. Like, I mean, get with the times, Jethro, right? So, I mean, if you want to enjoy PUBG even more, get you an Xbox One X. You're not going to have these problems, and you're going to have better graphics. It's going to be brighter. It's going to be prettier. Or if you're poor like me, just get you an external SSD, 250 gig or above, and boom, fixed, problem solved. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smack the like button, and I'm out. Woo. Peace.